Looks like TNA Impact has been making some subtle changes lately that could really make a difference to their future. Welcome back, everyone. This is Jason, aka J-Bone of the Ramblin' About Wrestling podcast, right here to bring you my thoughts of, well, a big piece of news that came out of the wrestling news last week. Uh, a major addition to the Impact brand. Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins, uh, alternative rock band. Other people know him as an alternative music icon, as CM Punk called him at the was it the Alternative Press Awards last year. Um, yeah, Dixie Carter has recruited him, and he has joined to become their senior. Now I want to make sure I get this right. What exactly did they call him? As senior producer, creative and talent development, effective immediately. And so, yeah, this is a big addition to Impact Wrestling, and I think this is a very positive move for this company. Um, in general, this individual is a very passionate wrestling fan. This isn't some guy fresh out of Hollywood, right off of the soap opera digest, uh, some TV show writer who's brought in to write storylines for a wrestling company. He's someone that has a lot of ideas for TNA Impact, I'm assuming. He had his own company in Chicago, not too far from here. And I watched, I'm not ashamed. I wish I would have watched that brand Resistance, what's it called, Resistance Pro, a little more. But from what I had seen of it in the past couple years here and there, it's a decent show. It was decent. They had some, good up and coming talent, some veteran talents come in there, and it wasn't bad. Apparently, Billy Corgan left late last year due to some internal issues in the company. Um, and so yeah, so he was completely freed up. Besides, the importance of his band and touring and the new CD and all that. Um, but yeah, I think this can be something positive. Is it something I'm absolutely jumping up and down about? No, but it is that little extra something that makes me curious to see what he's going to do with this brand. So I did something I hadn't watched. I did something I hadn't done in several months. I watched TNA Impact from Friday. It was the Hardcore Justice. Um, and it was a decent show, and I saw some new people on there that I wasn't familiar with. I'd heard little things recently, some new additions, like, Low Key is back. He's with the Beatdown Clan crew, whatever you call them, BDC. Homicide is back. It looks like he kind of replaced Samoa Joe, which he's a veteran in wrestling in general, and with this company. So actually, that was nice to see him back. Um, good X Division star, and looks like Eric Young is playing the psychopath heel. That's interesting. What else did I notice? Oh, this new group from Drew Galloway. That was interesting to see. when I heard he was showing up on TNA, I assumed it was just maybe for the European tour that they did over there. Well, it looks like he's with them for good, and that's actually refreshing to see because he's a guy I always liked in WWE. I just couldn't stand his rock star gimmick. Felt that was just um, a gimmick that went absolutely nowhere, really. And the two guys that are with him, Sean Ricker and Camacho, formerly of WWE/NXT, who's now Eli Drake and what is he called? Oh, Mika. I think it's Mika. Um, yeah, I always liked Camacho. I liked it when he was with Hunico, and felt that was a talent that really didn't get his chance to really shine. Felt like he could have been something. Just didn't see enough of him. Didn't have that chance. Um, and Eli Drake, I've seen little things of him in Ohio Valley Wrestling, especially when it came to the passing of Paul Bear. Because I know Paul Bear was one of the last guys that he was with, that Paul Bear managed, made some appearances for. So I knew, if you're endorsed by Paul Bear, that's pretty good stock right there. Um, so I watched Hardcore Justice, and I wasn't like, holy crap, this is the best stuff I ever seen. But I have noticed changes. There are additions to the roster. There are some fresh faces that this company does desperately need. And for like the women, the Knockouts, the Dollhouse, yeah, new fresh talents. Mia Kim, and um, I'm not very familiar with the other one. She's now called Marty, I believe, and they're going alongside Taryn Terrell. So yeah, that's it's something else that's positive. And this whole thing with EC3 uh, trying to become trying to go for the championship, but looking like he's running for president. Funny stuff. Um, Kurt Angle's champ, and yeah, he's a vet. I like him, but I'd like to see someone new. I'd like to see him pass it on to someone new and fresh, someone like EC3, someone who can take this company into the future and help guide it. Unfortunately, the bad news of Jeff Hardy breaking his leg, so a great tag team championship reign of the Hardys is going to be unfortunately very short-lived. So we'll have to see this coming Friday what they decide to do. Have some kind of new tag team tournament to find new tag champs. I don't think they would just replace Jeff with someone at Matt's side. I think that would just be dumb. But there's some new groups in TNA that could make this an interesting tournament, I think. I think they do need some more tag teams, but they have been making some subtle changes. So I'm telling you right now, I'm not probably going to be doing any TNA reviews on this channel, but I am going to start watching, and we'll see where this goes leading up to one of their biggest shows of the year, Slammiversary. It'll be interesting to see what they do for that. So yeah, here's to hoping that they keep making positive changes, and this goes somewhere good for them on a Destination America. So yeah, to guys like Andre Corbeil out there, yes, I'm giving TNA a chance. Yeah, and hopefully, are they going to become my new number one show? Probably not, but I am giving him a chance, and we'll see where it goes over the course of the next few months. And, you know, uh, depending on how it looks, and I'll do another video giving my thoughts going into the summer months or maybe the fall. We'll see. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys.